everyone, Giona here, and today I'm going to be reading chapter 1116 of the One Piece manga. We'll see how it goes. I don't expect Vegapunk's whole message to be conveyed in this just one chapter. I feel like it's still going to be like about 3 to 5 chapters maybe, but probably not in this one. I'm thinking like Oda might actually skip a little bit. But we'll see. Oh, you never know. Maybe we'll see Imu. Okay. Chapter 1116, Conflict. Oni, Child Yamato, and the Holy Nara Shrine Pilgrimage. Getting medicine and dumplings from Otsuru. So Yamato's getting ready to go. I forgot like the name of this sumo guy. But he looks very happy with his like new hair. Just trying to see. Looks like they're all doing okay. She has a backpack. So she's getting ready. Does she have the sword? Because she's supposed to bring a sword. I thought it was the shusui, but I was like, it looked a little bit different. That's not the shusui, and it wasn't. So I guess it's a sword that we don't know about. But she's supposed to bring it to a shrine. Okay. Oh, the notes. Do you have any idea how tasty sablefish is? Last week I had sablefish saikyoyaki for 5 days. 5 days in a row. Okay. Must be really good then. Okay, chapter. Did he just say that there are world-sinking weapons still out there somewhere? I understand why this could be so frustrating because there's stuff that we already know. But, you know, like these people around the world that we're seeing right now, they don't know anything about this. So we're kind of lucky that we already know about it and we can follow along. Because just imagine, if you are hearing all these things and you're just like, what? There's so much information. Like poneglyphs, ancient kingdoms. Like the world is gonna sink. There are weapons and... How? Like, it's gonna be so hard to process. I wonder if they have screen recording back in the days. Would they be able to, like, replay this? Or maybe they're just videotaping it with, like, a different snail? Because that's gonna be a lot to process. Is that Bellamy? Oh, maybe... No, or maybe if this is... This kind of looks like Arabasta... Maybe that's Koza? Like that one person that has like exclamation points. Did he just say that there are world-sinking weapons still out there somewhere? A truth too hard to swallow. Yeah. Because then everyone's going to be scared. It's a weapon. Oh, Imu. How can an 800-year-old war be ongoing? No one from back then is even alive today. And then they show Imu. Oh! Are they saying that Imu is immortal? I mean, Imu, immortal. It's pretty close. What's that sentence? But there's a picture of Vivi, but we're not sure. Maybe Lily looks like Vivi, or I mean, Vivi looks like Lily. Why would a war rage on in total secrecy? Well. Oh! Wait. I'm trying to process all of this. Is it Imu that actually said like Vegapunk? I don't know how Imu's voice sounds like. That was Arabasta, so that might be Koza then. In all sincerity. Missing. Oh no, Karu. Gosh, I forgot his name. Ma. Mr. 8. Igaram. Whew. Igaram and Karu are there. Looking at missing poster pictures of Vivi. I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart as there is something else I must confess. Oh, they're doing like a funeral for Cobra. Dang, Cobra's pretty cool. I like this guy. Oh, and I like how they showed this. It's like the tomb and all that. So I guess he gets to be like underground as well if they fix that, because like Luffy like broke that thing, like underground, like under like the temple, because that seems to be where they lay their dead. Aww. My goal was always to create an energy source to fuel society's development, and while it remains unfinished. So Mother Flame is an energy source, but they used it as a weapon. Does that mean like the ancient kingdom also used, because they heavily relied on energy sources as well, because they were talking about, well, Vegapunk was talking about that robot and how it has a different source of energy. Maybe that's why they were targeted. You know, like they were ahead of their time, so I won't be surprised if that's what it was, like energy. Because I mean, even in the world right now, like, you know, energy sources like that. Wait. Well, it remains unfinished. My research has culminated in the Mother Flame. Its power has many practical uses. I am certain that one day this undying energy, can be harnessed to ensure that the entire world lives in abundance. People are happy about it when they heard that. But then, that also is a massive weapon of destruction. Like we saw what it did to Lelouch. It eradicated a whole island with all the people, all the citizens living in it. Like, just like that. This breakthrough is marred, however, as a small fragment of the... as a small fragment of the flame was stolen. So, what's her name? York took a piece of the flame. Dang, if that was just a piece of it, it wasn't even like the whole thing. How strong? How strong is that? It's gonna kill like the whole planet. Damn, how did he even make that? I take full responsibility for this unfortunate event. The Cypher Paul agents are stuck in the middle of the island. This is bad. They're completely surrounded by flames. That was quite the tremor. Any idea what's happening, Edison? That spooked me too. The whole gosh darn basement came crashing down here with all the Cypher Paul agents in tow. Can't generate any more clouds for the Straw Hat crew. Came crashing down. How is that possible? Oh, because like it was cut. Another monstrous elder must be heading up. Stussy, get yourself out of here. Out of there. Edison, is it okay if I let Kaku go free? I don't want him to suffer the consequences of this. Don't worry, I won't let him go after the Straw Hats. And I don't think pursuing them will be his priority anyway. That's Edison. Edison's so cute and tiny. Understood, Stussy. I'm sorry for putting you through all of this. It didn't occur to me that they were your friends. Forgive me for making you turn on them. Aww. That's so cool. I mean, Edison looks like a robot, but he is a part of Vegapunk. So I guess there is... that's a whole lot of like question and thinking if Edison is human or not. But I would say that there's a little bit of humanity in there. Same goes with Stussy. And it was just nice to see them talking like this. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you guys were friends and I had to make you go through all of that. Oh, Kaku is like touched. He's like, no. Despite being torn between both sides, you still rescued us. That inner conflict is proof of your humanity, Stussy. Do as you please. Just find a way to keep on living. Yes, sir. Aww. Stussy. Okay, back to Vegapunk. 2 weeks after the flame fragment was stolen, we observed an intense glow emanating from above the kingdom of Lulusia. Oh, so it kind of takes a while. It powers up before it can actually shoot like whatever it's trying to do. Because 2 weeks... Oh, no. After the fragment... Oh, never mind. No, I misread that. It was 2 weeks after the flame fragment was stolen. And then they saw, like, the glow. Lulusia. I later got the news that the entire nation had mysteriously vanished without a trace. Before long, my equipment registered the worldwide earthquakes I mentioned earlier. No, don't call me. This might be my pride as a scientist talking, but I was certain of one fact. An ancient weapon did that? Oh gosh, I feel like I know this person. Who is this person? I forgot. Who is this person? Or maybe just a marine? Why would someone do that to Lulusia? Only the Mother Flame could supply the immense energy needed to cause this tragedy. And it was a fragment. It was just a piece of the flame. It wasn't even the whole thing. Ooh. Elisabello. Lulusia is gone? This is the first we're hearing about this. Hurry and confirm it. Yes, sir. My very own invention was used to power an... Oh. Okay. All this time, I assumed that it was the Mother Flame that was used as a weapon. But no, it was... how did I not? It was a power source. So it powered an ancient weapon. That means that... Doesn't that confirm that Emu has won? So he has Uranus? Because we know where Pluton and Poseidon are. Oh, does that confirm that Emu has it? No. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. My very own invention was used to power an ancient weapon. Dang. Oh, come on. Who's calling me? The motives and origin of the perpetrators are a mystery to me. But in the end, it all boils down to one hard truth. I am an accessory to this act of mass murder. I cannot express how remorseful I am for my part in this. I am truly sorry. And he bows down. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry, Vegapunk. Because I would rant and rant about Vegapunk back then. Because I thought that he created Mother Flame and gave it to... what do you call this? To the Gorosei to use. But then, I mean, it was York who did that. That was confirmed before. But then I was like, but he doesn't really think about the stuff that he makes and the moral of it. But now I do feel bad. It looks like he genuinely feels sorry and he takes it upon himself that... Because technically they stole it from him. But with him saying, for him to apologize and say that I've become an accessory to this mass murder, to accept responsibility like that, says so much about him as a person. So, okay. Okay, Vegapunk, I accept you. But this proves my theory is plausible. The disaster that flooded the world was man-made. It was an ancient weapon, or 3 of them. Vegapunk, it's not your fault. Oh, these are the people of Baltimore. Huh? Then Pluton is... Shh, Lord Momonosuke. There were once 3 great ancient weapons. So they would need the Mother Flame. Then they can't wreck Egghead, because that's where the Mother Flame is. They would need that to power that up. Just Pluton. Because Poseidon is, like, fine by herself. Crocodile. It is said that Joy Boy attempted to ensure that they would be passed on to future generations. That begs the question, why? Hasn't the world sunk enough? Such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side just and the other evil. Yeah, because if the ancient weapons are with the ancient kingdom, then they're kind of like a part of it. Like, why do you have those weapons? I mean, to protect themselves, probably, but like, it's so hard because then it was used to like destroy the world. It goes back to like that Frankie thing with like, does it become your fault if you created something but then it was misused by people? Like, you just created it, you gave birth to something, but then other people use it for something bad. Does that become your responsibility? It's so hard. I thought it was, but I don't know. I had to think about this. This is too much. Okay. But the day of answers is coming. You're gonna choke, idiot. He's just like downing all the senbei. Consider this a warning. When that time comes, everyone will fear the notion of a sunken world. You humans. You made fun of like the fishmen. Now they're the only ones who would survive. The Void Century is still an enigma, but there are those who know what happened in its entirety. And they're showing the Marines, like the Marine headquarters. I mean, Roger's people, his crew knew about it. I mean, to an extent, the Fleet Admiral probably knows something. And I wonder if, by becoming a Fleet Admiral, Sakazuki knew about it too. They are showing McDonald's Marine headquarters. There he is. Everything. You're going to explain everything. Vegapunk. He's like fuming, literally. I want to see more of Sakazuki. That's the thing. Like, I hated him so much when he killed Ace. And it was like, I really hated the guy. I didn't want to see him. Like, he's awful and he's everything. But after he became Fleet Admiral and all he did was like sit on a chair, I felt so bad. He's like a strong person. And he'd do so well, like, in a battlefield. But he never got to fight. And that just made me so sad. He couldn't do anything, basically. I am referring to the former members of the Pirate King's crew, okay? Yes. Yes. People are like, huh? Pirates? No? How? Because they reach Laugh Tale. There's Laboon, Crocus, the ... It's so annoying. It's like ... What are you trying to say? They're just thinking it. Why would pirates know the world's secrets? Isn't that dangerous? The Long Arm Tribe. Hang on. How's that possible, Stella? How does she not know these things? How could you have known about me stealing a fragment of the Mother Flame? I cut off my memory synchronization. It should have been impossible. Not only that, but I know for a fact you're a terrible liar and a lousy actor. How? How did he know then? You were genuinely surprised, right? York, this was all you're doing? You got news about Leloucha and took readings? Yeah, how did he do that? Because, like, Elisabello did not know about Leloucha, about what happened to Leloucha. But how did he know? And he took readings with, like, the earthquake thing and stuff. How? Interesting. What does that mean? When the timeline doesn't add up? You must have known the government's plans. Yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done all this. You shouldn't have hidden the broadcast, Snail. Yeah, he knew all along, and he let it happen? Did he know? He knew they were gonna come because he was talking to Dragon, and he was like, yeah, Dragon, I'm gonna die. He knew about this. That's why he recorded this stuff. But why? Why didn't... Or he took it as his punishment. Like, he was ready to die because he was thinking he did wrong and he deserved this. Elders, I worked out where the broadcast snail is. Are you certain? Without a doubt, I am a Vegapunk too. The snail is... Said in the robot. In the Fabio stratum. The iron giant is guarding it. Yep, okay. So it might not be in it, but the giant is protecting it. Okay. Nothing's working. Are they gonna fight the giant then? I'm sure they knew our entire lost history. So why? Why would they just fade away without telling us? Oh, that's the thing! Because it wasn't ready. It was not the time yet. They knew. They knew about the whole history. But like Rayleigh said to Robin, we might have been too early. If you keep on going on your journey, maybe you would come to a different conclusion. But they didn't say anything. And it didn't seem like they were doing anything aside from like kind of preparing to be underwater. But seriously, who do we know from like Roger's crew? It's just Crocus and Rayleigh who are still alive, except for like Shanks and Buggy, but they didn't know anything. I didn't know about the rest of the crew. What are they doing? Why didn't they act? Is he just... Oh my gosh, Ray-san! Oh, really? Is that Capone? Over at Shabondi again? I can't remember where Capone is now. I know there was like a cover page story about them, and like there was a marriage, like they found Lola and stuff. But I can't remember if he was in Shabondi. Anyway, we are at Shabondi right now. Ray-san, haven't you had enough booze? You rarely get this wasted. I'm old and washed up now. Just like Vegapunk here, a blabbering old geezer who's already said too much. Don't be an ass and take it away from the youngsters. So I guess to them it was like a puzzle. You guys try to like find it out yourself, but now Vegapunk is telling the whole world about it. Like a giant clue. Oda must be really wanting to end this. He's like, here you go. We're done with puzzles and clues. Like, here, take it. Clunk. Break next week. The thrill is theirs to seek now. Right, Roger? Those who knew the truth just laughed. I mean, based on how they're reacting, I mean, Crocus was like, ... And then you have Rayleigh, who's just drinking, probably because he misses Roger and not anything else. And he's saying the thrill is theirs to seek now, right, Roger? So that's what Roger really wanted to happen. Like, for these people to go out and find the One Piece for themselves and, like, think and be creative and, like, discover it on their own. But what Vegapunk is doing here is, like, just telling the whole world what it is. So there's like no thrill. Those who knew the truth just laughed. So they're not as worried, right? Because if they knew that something like this was happening, like Vegapunk is doing right now, he was worried that like the world would sink. And so he's telling the people about it so they can prepare. But Roger's crew, they didn't do that. They were just kind of waiting for someone to appear and to find a One Piece and maybe fulfill like what Joy Boy was trying to do. But they don't look worried at all. I mean, technically, Vegapunk hasn't really spilled anything that we don't know about yet. So for us and maybe for Luffy, it's not a big of a deal because like he hasn't spilled anything really. It's like he's summarizing everything that we know already. And it's kind of nice because with how long people have been in this fandom, have been reading One Piece, and have been theorizing, there are some things that are, we kind of just take it as truth, but they're not. You know, because we theorize so much and we've talked about it for years and years, we've kind of just assumed that that's canon when technically it's not. And so here we're kind of confirming with Vegapunk that, okay, this is what it is. This is what we know. But technically Vegapunk is also theorizing things, so we're back to square one. I don't know. But I mean, I'm still enjoying it. It's fun to see the development of it all. Like now they know where the snail is. So I'm expecting this message to be cut off. Like right here. Maybe he will say something else. Maybe one more thing that is like super shocking for us who already know these things. And then it's gonna get cut. And we won't know until we get to Elbaf. I don't think we're gonna be fighting the Gorosei here. We're probably gonna just run. Maybe Stussy would sacrifice herself or something. But yeah, break next week. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I read this late, and so I don't have that much time. No, I still have over a week to wait. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's fine. We can think about things. But seriously, I'm just trying to enjoy One Piece now. Like, because it stresses me out when I think of something and then it doesn't happen. It stresses me out. And so now I'm just like, go with the flow. Just enjoy what is available right now. Like, I'm still gonna say it if I don't like it. But, I mean, seriously, One Piece has 1,116 chapters and it's still good. Like, who am I to complain? So, we're all good. We got to see, really. And Emu spoke. So, he said, Vegapunk. That's pretty fun. Oh, and we learned that maybe he has one of the weapons. Or Emu, I don't know if it's female or male. But Emu has one of the weapons. Because he just used they just used a piece of the Mother Flame to power it and use it. So now I don't know about, like, we have to save the Mother Flame somehow. Or be able to recreate it to power up the other weapons in case we need it in the future. When you have, like, the Great War. So I don't know. Is Vegapunk dead? Nobody knows. Who knows? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Woo! Okay, I read this on TCB because it's just so much easier to react to it when I'm like just scrolling down. But I'll look at the official ones as well, just to check on some translations. But yeah, that's all from me today. Let me know what you thought of the chapter down below. If I missed anything, some big theories, please put in the comments, because I don't go much into like Reddit or like other threads or whatever to like look at theories now. Just don't have the time. But yeah, if you know something, share it. Let's all overthink together. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys not next week, but the week after, because it's a break week. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.